He's got off coverage from Keely Ringo. Get into the discussion a little bit about so many people, mostly non-Ravens fans, that are just unhappy or disappointed that the Ravens may have found a gem in the third round at receiver. So many of those people finding reasons to be critical. We just didn't see a whole lot of instances of press man coverage, which is supposedly Jacoby Lane's kryptonite. So in any case, it's a 3rd and 5. Fagnano is on at quarterback. I kind of broke this down in my Ravens Discord, but in addition on Twitter, I think it's man free. Whether or not this motion across by Cuevas and the ensuing walking up into the boundary by this safety tells Fagnano anything or not, I'm not sure, but he sure looks confident. Well, he looked confident throughout the whole game, but in particular on this play. So by looking to the downside of our screen, the right-hand side initially, Fagnano has kind of pulled the Mike linebacker, Jeremiah Trotter, in that direction a little bit further or slightly more. And what that's done is because of the off coverage, all the space that's there between Lane and Ringo, Lane easily is able to run onto that space in the middle of the field and beat Ringo across the field. Unless Ringo gets his hands on a guy like Lane, I feel like that matchup is in our favor from a Ravens perspective. And look, I like Keely Ringo. I like them coming out of Georgia. I hope he can reach his potential or get close to it. Absent having his hands on Jacoby Lane in some form or fashion, that is the type of separation that I think you're going to see. This is a unique side of the formation, stacked twins over here on the left-hand side that Declan Doyle uses often, whether he's under center, whether he has his quarterback under center or in the shotgun. Basically, I think we got man free, cover one. Safety is free. Trotter is free. Trotter is reacting to Fagnano's eyes, kind of opens that window a little bit more for the quarterback to throw in the middle of the field. Jacoby Lane, great effort. I mean, all of the stuff from training camp, he lived up to it. I mean, he only had 3 catches. It was on 3 targets, by the way. And had the touchdown here to put us up 7-0. We very easily could have gone up 14-0 a little bit later if it were not for 10-0 or 14-0, I should say, if it were not for Fagnano's mistake on the 1st and 10 interception, ironically, that was picked off by Ringo against Xavier Guillory. But here's the same play, from the end zone angle. You can see that quarterback's looking over to this right side. I think it was Frank and a couple of other people in our Ravens Discord made a good point that, maybe if Trotter doesn't hedge over here to this side, maybe this route is open for Cuevas and Fagnano gets rid of the ball sooner. But you can see the result of his ever so slight movement to his left, our right-hand side of the screen. It opens up that lane a little bit more. It kind of doesn't matter from a Jacoby Lane standpoint for some of these second-level defenders. And what I mean is, he catches the ball so cleanly and up high. You can play above the rim. I've used that phrase a couple of times to talk about Eagles wide receivers against our DBs. The size, 6'4", the catch radius, the clean manner of his catches, as you can see right here as we're zoomed in or magnified some, is a great talent. And he's a great talent. We thought that at DraftSignal.pro when we were breaking down the film and creating evaluations of him. In fact, I'll try to link up my own evaluation of him. We thought he was going to be somewhere in the mid-second round to late second round or early third. The Ravens kind of surprised all of us, right, by taking him in the 3rd round. Fortunate because guy's got tremendous ability in contested catch situations. Maybe getting off of press man coverage is his relative weakness. So what, right? Well, I'm glad he has one. Something that he needs to work on and perhaps improve upon.